to respond on behalf of the seniors. For one last time, good morning, Brother Darren, staff, invited guests, and my fellow graduates of 2018. This year has been hell. There's no denying it, but we have finally made it. Hearts open, hands ready, we stand before you now, ready to go upon our way. Today, we are gathered to acknowledge the people met, the lessons learned, the tears shed, the laughter relished, and the memories made in our 5 years as students of St. Augustine's College. A journey never to be forgotten. In saying so, I'd like to tell you a story. Earlier this year at the 2018 Commonwealth Games, during the last day of competition, Australia's 10,000 metre trio finished unplaced in the gruelling track event. But their stunning act of sportsmanship following the race toward the last go-getter did not go unnoticed. The exhausted Aussie women had every right to immediately leave the track with the rest of the competitors, but instead, they opted to stay behind. The reason? There was still one runner yet to finish. While it may seem cliched, sometimes there is simply more to sport than taking home the gold. Parallel to the likes of a gruelling track event, our high school expedition has been sinuous with similar ideologies. January 21st, 2014, we began our race. While it may seem daunting at first, the undeniable truth is that we have been active participants in our own marathon for the last 5 years of our lives, running side by side. During the final stretch of our race, we have undoubtedly come to understand how it feels to have our time pass in the blink of an eye. It truly feels like only yesterday when we walked through the front gates for the first time. A massive backpack on our shoulders and brand new leather shoes to start the year. But now, the end is in sight. Mere steps standing between us and our chance to cross the finish line. Together. There's a saying amongst long-distance runners. You run the first third of the race with your legs, the second with your heart, and the last with your mind. And it's true. School is very much like this. Each of us has embarked on this grueling journey with specific goals in mind. Some of us wanted to obtain an OP1, some wanted to land traineeships or apprenticeships. Some were out for sporting or cultural success, while some were simply aiming to be the best version of themselves come graduation. Although specifics aren't important, much like the gracious Aussie athletes, we too have been standing in solidarity for each other for the past 5 years of our journey. Yet regardless, our time as seniors has come to an end. We can't fight it anymore. Today is the day in which we all cross that finish line for the final time. But as Winston Churchill once said, this is not the end. It's not even the beginning of the end. But it is perhaps the end of the beginning. Now, I may not be the best person to give advice. Maybe as I grow old, I can give you all better. But I did want to share something invaluable in which I have learned from my journey here at Saints. Each of us here in this room is born with the potential, the spark waiting to be ignited, to achieve. It will be a confusing and bumpy road for some, but trudge on, warrior. Every great hero starts with a small spark. Your achievements do not have to be grandeur, but what matters is that you fight for something worth fighting for. To my seniors, I know that we all think we're immortal. We're supposed to feel that way. We're graduating. The future is and should be bright. But like our brief 5 years in high school, what makes today valuable is that it doesn't last forever. What makes it precious is that it will eventually come to an end. I know this now more than ever. And I say it today of all days to remind us that time is luck. So don't waste it living someone else's life. Make yours count for something. Fight for what matters to you, no matter what. Because even if you fall short, what better way is there to live? I know it feels like we're saying goodbye, but we will carry a piece of each other into everything that we do next, to remind us of who we are and who we're meant to be. As Captain America himself once famously proclaimed, whatever happens tomorrow, you must promise me one thing, that you will stay who you are. Not a perfect soldier, but a good man. Finally, our time has come for us to say goodbye. I know this now because I'm tired. Some of us will repent the truth that our journey has come to an end, while others will embrace it. As for me, I want it over and I want it done. I do. I'm tired, boss. Tired of being on the road. But I will never neglect the cerulean blue blood that runs through my veins. Like the old man said, let's finish this the way we started, together. Because I'm with you all till the end of the line. My brothers, in peace may you leave this shore. In love may you find the next. Safe passage on your travels until our final journey to the end. May we meet again.